David, sometimes there are just things that happen to me, and you can't explain them, but they do happen to me, okay? So I am trying to get as much done in a day that I can, including working. My daughter's playing ball games. It's been 6 weeks since I've had my nails done or my toes done. I'm looking horrible. Okay, it's time for some maintenance. So I get this text message that says, pedicure appointments open late on Wednesday night. So I'm like, okay, that's when I'm going to do it then. I'm just going to go straight from work, straight to the store, straight to the nail appointment. Meanwhile, my friend Travis calls and says, yeah, got any time to have dinner this week? And I'm like, well, not Friday, not Thursday. Okay, tonight. Now I've got an appointment from 6:30 to 7:30, and then I'll just meet you just down the street, across. I'll meet you there at 7:30. So I go and I have this pedicure. What I forget is that you can't put your shoes on when you're done, and all I've got is tennis shoes and socks. So what they give you are these cheap little sandals, if you will. I call them thongs, but you know, I'm old school, and that's not what they refer to thongs as now. But so they're cheap, they're thin, they've got your little thing in between your toe, you know, but you got to be careful. You can't. They're not very durable. So I get done. I'm 10 minutes late. Okay, so I'm walking to my car. Okay, and I'm trying not to break them. Okay, and the nail tech is like, "What are you doing? Why are you walking that way?" And I said, "Because I don't want them to break." And she's like, "Oh my gosh." So okay, so I go to the restaurant. I've got my scrubs on and these thongs. Okay. And so I'm walking in, you know, trying to get into the restaurant, get in there, sit down, order my food real fast, and I'm like, okay, I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. So walking to the restroom, trying not to break my sandals/thongs, and boop, the toe piece comes out. So now I've got one that works and one. So now I've got to step, shuffle, okay? There's people in the restaurant. They're looking at me like, what kind of freak is this girl? It's not even warm enough to have these shoes on, okay? So I get to the bathroom. On my way back, step, shuffle. The other one breaks. So now I'm like, okay, I can't be barefoot in this restaurant or they're going to kick me out. So now I'm like, shuffle, trying to get back to the table, okay? Sit down, enjoy my meal, not going to worry about the whole broken thong thing. So now it's time to leave. Now how am I going to get to the car? Okay, I'm going to shuffle. Problem is that now they've mopped the floor, and so the floor is wet. So as I try to shuffle, it just goes stick, and my whole foot comes out, and so then I'm trying to slide it like I'm skiing down a slope, but trying not to put my feet on that nasty floor, you know. So then I'm like, okay, I got to be able to do something. So I take the part that's broken and try to cram that through my toes to see if I can keep them in. So finally I just say, Travis, why don't you go ahead and take care of the bill? It's going to take me about 15 minutes to get to the car, so I'll just go ahead and start that process. So that's what I had to do. It took me like about a good 10 minutes to just get out of the restaurant and get to the car and hang my head and go, sorry, I know, it's fun to have dinner with me, isn't it? Isn't it? You're just like, yes, this is who I'm having dinner with. These broken bones. She can't afford her food, apparently. That, David, is a true story.